welcome to another Fashion Week vlog extravaganza. So I had a couple of false starts on this vlog because I had like a Fashion Week prep day the day before yesterday, with some castings and stuff and picking up outfits. So I did vlog a bit of that, but I forgot to like intro it, but I'll put it in anyway.
There wasn't that much left when I got there because people had been in before me. I love this dress and this little outfit is so not my style, but I just thought it would be fun to try on one of these tiny mini skirts. I loved the dress version, but it's way too big, but it's so nice. I normally avoid this colour, but I actually think this looks really good together. Can you see the stitching here? And like the clasps. This might be it. I've just realised the jacket has like a waist cinching thing inside. I guess it will make the silhouette of the jacket like even more dramatic. This is amazing. I had a little wander around because I had some time to kill before I had an appointment at Shoe. They were gifting me some shoes for Fashion Week. Questions? Am I going to be a practical person for the first time? These are what I chose.
And then I went to an Aloalia event last night. She's done a collaboration with Pandora. It's super cute. Went to that last night. Forgot I was meant to be doing this vlog until I got there. I was like, oh. But today is the official first day. And okay, some context that is different than last season. So if you watched my vlog from the TikTok Awards, you will know that I had a casting for a model agency. So I signed with them like just before Christmas. And I didn't really think I was going to be doing anything this season because I haven't even done my digitals yet. Because when I was there, I was like in a rush. I had the meeting before the awards and the lights were malfunctioning in the studio. And then we had Christmas, like kind of whatever. And then the photographer that they work with has left. So they're hiring a new person. So we're gonna do them next month. So I really thought I was like sitting this season out. When I had the initial meeting, I said, listen, I'm hesitant about even doing this. Like, not really sure how I feel about it. And she was like, we can do some development and like test you a little bit to get you comfortable. So I did not think I was going to be casting, but I have been. And I mean, I haven't booked anything. I almost booked one show, but then I didn't fit into any of the samples. So, and then I went to another casting, but as soon as I got there, I was like, I'm not going to get this because if you don't know, I have quite a few tattoos, which are very polarizing in modeling. So like, I already know that when I get there, it's like you either want tattoos or you don't. I'm saying all of this to say that I have two presentations to go to today, Dreaming Ellie. I've heard people pronounce it both ways. And then the LCF presentation that I'm so excited about also. So I was gonna just like have a late start to the day, put a look together, go down there, vlog, do my thing. And now I've got a casting at 12:30, which means I have to get ready in like supernatural casting mode in a plain outfit and then get changed and like do my hair and makeup again for the shows. Now, this is my own problem because I could just be very like off duty and just go like au naturel to the presentations, which is tempting, but half the fun of Fashion Week is putting a look on, right? So I'm gonna see if I can find some kind of middle ground because I don't want to be carrying so much stuff. I'm already gonna have to carry like heels and stuff for the casting. I wanted to wear my hair up because the weather is really bad. It's like really rainy and windy. So obviously, if you have curly hair, I don't know what this is now, but I have curly hair. And I want to have it down for the casting because I keep having it up. So I'm going to try having it down for this one to see. And to cover my neck tattoos. Trying to deceive them. But that means I'm going to have to bring like hairbrushes and gel and like... The one perk that is so exciting is that they have a model lounge, okay? And it's literally like you get in with face cards because they say bring your comp cards to prove that like you're with an agency, and then you get access to this like lounge and you can get like free facials and it's like to decompress from all the shows. And I just think it's so funny that I've booked nothing this season. But I'm like, oh, I'll see you in the lounge to decompress from my like 2 castings. But I'm also reviewing a couple of shows for Who What Wear, so I'm going to be running around doing that. At least I can edit at the lounge, because last year I had the privilege, because I was working with Bricks, I was doing their hosting. But because I was on the team, I got to use the press lounge. And once you've tasted the luxury of a lounge, it's very hard to go back. So I was being like bougie and like, oh, how am I going to function without a lounge? But then I got this one. So manifestation works. Where there's a will, there's a way. So I'm going to take you today to my casting. I tried to vlog a casting the other day, but you can't really like film there, so I'll see what I can capture. Then we're gonna go to the lounge and get ready, and then I'm gonna take you to the 2 shows, and then tomorrow we've got the Chenade O catwalk, and Chenade O is actually dressing me for the show, which I've never been dressed by a brand before, but we can put the look together properly tomorrow, and I'll film that whole experience. And then I've got 1 or 2 more shows, and then the Pièce de Resistance that I'm so excited about. Ashish has a comeback show on Monday morning, and that is like the one that I'm super excited about. Cannot wait to go to. Yeah, so I'm gonna take you to that too. I'm gonna go and get into my model casting mode now, so let me shower and then we'll do a little high speed get ready with me. Okay, so I'm trying to set my hair away from my face a little bit. I'm still dealing with like the regrowth of my postpartum hair loss. So the front of my hair sits a little bit crazy. Normally I do like a tiny bit of makeup for castings, but I think I'm just gonna do nothing today and see how that lands. I've cracked the code of what to wear to do a look for my casting and also for Fashion Week. So I'm gonna show you the transformation. This is my little casting outfit. Before anyone comments, I'm gonna iron my shirt in a minute, okay? I can put over the crispiest of white shirts. I love this shirt because it has these slits, you can wear it like that, but I'm gonna button it up. Just pretend it's buttoned up for the sake of this. I'm gonna add my little tie. This is like a vintage Dior men's tie. This is one of those things that I get compliments on whenever I wear it, and I'm like, it's just like a regular stripy tie, but apparently not. And I'm sure you're thinking, Charlie, this is not St. Trinian's, this is not the School of Rock. Well, wait. I think that will work, right? And then I can just wear my same shoes, I'll wear some heel boots, and everything will be all right.
Bye.
I love you.
See you later.
Casting is done. Obviously I couldn't film in there, but now the real fun starts because I can just go to shows and do things that I love. I need to get some food because this kebab stand smells so good, and I realised I only ate a banana this morning. What the hell? So I'm gonna go now to get some food, and I'm gonna go to the model lounge, get ready, and then go to the Dreaming Eli presentation. I just did my little hair makeover. I'm gonna do my makeup upstairs because I think there's only 1 or 2 bathrooms. I don't want to hog it. My shirt is so creased, but I'm gonna keep the jacket on, so it's all good. Just like a supernatural beat, but I can't decide if I want to do red lip. It could be a look, right? Can you believe this is my first tea of the day? What kind of British person am I? Oh, my turn. So I'm on my way to the Dreaming Eli show. I'm having one of those great days where everything that I need to do is like either very close on the train or walking distance. The ladies that run the model lounge are so sweet. They're like 2 older women, and they just come over every 5 minutes like, do you want a tea? Do you want some cakes? Do you have rubbish? They're just so friendly. I cancelled my facial appointment because I didn't want to get out of my makeup for the next show after this one, LCF. But then she kept on saying, come on, you deserve it, you should do a facial. So I'm gonna do one and just have a Pamela Anderson barefaced moment later. I'm having a pretty sweet day, to be honest, because I'm gonna go to this show, then I'm gonna go back, get a facial, and then it will finish just in time for me to go and see the LCF show. I'm so excited to see what all the graduates have been doing, you know, being that I am now a Graduate Fashion Week ambassador. I have to take these things very seriously. And then I'm gonna go home, and I'll be home in time to do Shiloh's bedtime, which is the most important thing. So I'm doing my little walk to the show because it's close. It's like a 17-minute walk or something. I will show you what the collection looks like. I'm so excited. I feel like I've had a bit of a slow start to the day, but now I've been activated and it's time to see some fashion. Okay, I think this is the venue. On the invite it said the Crypt of the Green. Very ominous. It must be because this does not look like Sunday best.
The venue was ominous, but the performance was more so. Dreaming Ellie will always serve meticulous construction and this idea of wild women from years gone by, like damsel in distress vibes, covered in blood. I do wonder if so many British designers are drawn to these tropes because we come from a country with a monarchy. I am getting slightly bored of the period drama shtick, not the clothes themselves. I will never get bored of that. I would just love to see the looks in new contexts. Many designers have leaned into this aesthetic. We had Westwood, Galliano McQueen, and now Dilara, Hector McLean, Brian Di Carvalho, Dreaming Eddie. But to ascend to the heights of the first three, eventually they all have to translate those ideas even further outside the box. I'm excited to see where the work goes because the skill and the execution is insane, especially up close. I just tend to switch off when blood comes into the story. Also, and this isn't just a word for Dreaming Ellie, but in general, designers, when you're referencing bygone centuries and then there are one or no plus size models, it's kind of crazy to me, especially because it wasn't until fairly recent times that we had this thin beauty standard. Before it was like if you were thick, you were rich. With that being said, did I enjoy the collection itself? Of course I did. It's just dancing that fine line of like knowing what you're going to kind of get each season versus having signatures, but seeing the detail in the work up close for the first time honestly blew me away. After the show, it was time for my facial. I was so excited. I feel so relaxed. She did like some lymphatic drainage as well, which I am super into, so. Everyone's been saying these brownies are so good, so I'm gonna try one. Ooh, my tea. It's dark and rainy, and we're about to go in.
This morning it was sunny.
Okay, so I made a slight error at the London Fashion Week showcase. I normally wait till the finale to film for YouTube so I can just get all the looks in one video and then I can talk about it. But obviously, because it was a group show, they just had the designers all come out for the finale. So I never got to see the models again. So I only really recorded like a couple of the looks. So there's not really enough content for me to give full reviews of each collection. But I have started a Substack and I reviewed a couple of the collections on there. I posted my first Substack article that was about designers that were really going abstract and sculptural this season, and two of the designers from the showcase are in there. I'm sure I'll probably write more, but what I will do is put links to all of these designers in the description so you can really see their collections properly on the UAL website. What I will say about the show in general is that I don't know what is going on in the classroom at LCF, but the respect for colour that these designers have and the eye for colour, the way they put colours together is like 10 cuts above what I'm seeing at some of the major design houses. I was so impressed. These suits are a perfect example. They're by a designer called Jitao Zhu, and that was probably one of my favorite collections of the showcase. I wrote about this collection on my Substack, and you really need to see it in motion to get the full effect because the pieces were so bouncy. But yeah, I definitely urge you to check out all of these designers that showed at the LCF show, because I knew it was going to be good, but I did not know that I was going to be thinking about it this many days later and still just like going back and looking at my footage and looking all the designers up on socials. And yeah, I was just really taken by the whole thing. Look at this. This little jacket is so sexy. And look, it has like where are they? These like little shorts. My hand's too full to show you, but look at this one. Oh my god. That is, oh my god, it's a jumpsuit. Incredible. The back of this coat is insane. This like abstract belting. To go with the coat is like these belt trousers and belt dress. The designer is Morgania.
Look! Hello, it's Saturday. I'm going to the Chenade O show later. And as I mentioned before, I'm wearing one of her outfits. She's dressing me. But they've cancelled all the trains from where I live into London. So my boyfriend is going to meet his friend in Central for lunch. So I'm going to tag along with them because they're driving. So I need to get ready now. It's like so early. Well, not so early in the day. It's like midday, but the show is at 5. But I need to get ready now. And also I want to get some content, obviously. And at 5 o'clock, it's already dark, so I'm gonna get ready now, go with them, take some pictures. Oh, my face is so puffy. And yeah, go to the show. Here is my glam. Now I need to go and get my outfit on. Okay, this is my look. Look at this asymmetric collar. So cool. And I'm gonna do my favorite boots that I've been wearing all week, and then this little vintage handbag. I'll put some verticals in so you can really get the vision.
Okay, we made it out the door. I am going quickly for a lunch with Jordan, hi, and Shiloh and Jordan's friend Ben, or our friend Ben. Oh, is it his birthday?
On the 20th.
Did you get him a card?
I'll see him again soon.
All right. This is what happens when you let heterosexual men make plans. Shiloh does not like Fashion Week. I think it's quite confusing when my schedule is so different than normal, and like I miss bedtime and stuff. Today I'm not. Today I'm going to put Shiloh Pops to bed. It's good that I can do most of the day with the family today. I think it's good for everyone's chakra alignment. Next time I see you, where will I be? Maybe at the restaurant, maybe at the show. This is suspense.
Me?
I'm so addicted to these things.
Look who I found!
Hello,
in the dress that I wanted to wear. Doesn't she look so gorgeous?
Because my views fit right in there. They
Yeah.
like slotted in.
Mine did not.
I get a shot of you, really quick.
She's getting packed. She's it. She is the moment. This is for your vlog.
As usual, Sinead O is designing for all bodies, but she said this collection goes beyond representation and is about the community, which seems like the focus of the general populace at the moment. The looks make for a very buildable wardrobe. There really is something for everyone, and I don't say that in a generic way. I like the idea that, let's say, a modest dresser and an exhibitionist could wear two versions of the same look, because the pieces can be paired to either be really revealing and sexy or completely covered up. High cut bodysuits also have matching jeans to layer. And they're encouraged to be layered with a bodysuit over the top, which adds these like more interesting seams. Cutouts can be laced tightly or pried open to show more skin. So maybe she's honing on the community of her fans and catering for the many reasons why they're drawn to her work. The Ashish show was full of treats. The first being was that I was sat opposite none other than Gemma Collins, a British icon, people's princess. That was a show in and of itself, but then the real show started. Ashish's brand has three central themes, which she explained in Vogue Business this week. Glamour, a word derived from casting a spell. Sequins, we are drawn to shiny things due to our need for water to survive. And nightclubs that provide a refuge for minorities. The 9 a.m. time slot was the perfect inspiration for this Walk of Shame themed collection. Sequins for breakfast, as Ashish calls it. This collection is exactly what is needed when the world is going down the drain. It correlates perfectly. It's escapism in its purest form. Ashish consistently puts slogans down the catwalk. Statements of relatability and equality are Ashish house codes. Ashish is a master pattern clasher, which I think is why I love his work so much. I would actually love to see a collab between Ashish and Anna Sui. Can you imagine? I'm going to write my next Substack piece on that, I've just decided. The way I'm talking about his work makes it sound like Ashish is a one-trick pony, which isn't the case at all. He has consistently experimented within his medium of sequins, but this collection did feel like Ashish in its OG, truest form. It was definitely a light of hope at the end of the tunnel of Fashion Week, with messages that were not diluted at all. Fashion over fascism. And I love that Ashish always makes his stance known. I also had the opportunity to review this show for Who What Wear UK. So if you're interested to see a bit more detail, you can go and watch it on their Instagram.
And that's it. We made it. I finally got this video done. I'm just here editing in my pajamas. Thank you for watching. And I just want to also add that it was so great to work with Who What Wear UK last week for Fashion Week. If there are any other publications that you would like to see me work with, please let me know in the comments, or even better, in their comments, because it's always fab and like a dream of mine to partner with different magazines each season. So that is one way that you can really help me out. Don't forget to find me on Substack, like, comment, subscribe, share, and I'll be back to my normal type of videos next week. Bye.